Time is running out. I will become master of the universe.
What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Izzy's Retro Video Game Reviews. And today, with the impending release of NBA 2K24 coming out on the horizon, I thought it would be appropriate to take it back to where it all began and talk about NBA 2K for the Sega Dreamcast. So, I remember. I remember playing this in back then. In like, if you went to like a Toys R Us or a KB Toys or something like that, they used to have like these video game kiosks. So to showcase the new system and you know the new titles coming out, and then sometimes they would have like the either a demo or the full game on display for you to enjoy and indulge in, and that's how I got to play NBA 2K initially. So I believe we were at I was at a Best Buy. I'm trying to think. I think it was a Best Buy, and they had a Sega Dreamcast kiosk, and they had NBA 2K on the display. So I like. You see, I saw many people like crowding around there, and I'm like, what are they looking at? You know, everybody's going, ooh, oh my God, like this is awesome. I can't wait to play this game. So I'm like, wait, what are they looking at? And I'm like, and as I get closer to like the front where I'm able to see, it turns out they were in fact looking at NBA 2K for the Sega Dreamcast, which had Allen Iverson on the cover, man. I remember just looking at it and it was a game so far ahead of its time, you know, graphic wise and gameplay wise. You know, the player models looked more realistic than any other NBA game out of the time. You know, NBA Live, NBA Live was out at the time, and that just blew it out of the water. So, and then I think NBA Hang Time, which is more of an arcade style basketball game, that was out at the time as well. Again, just blowing, but NBA 2K just blew all of those games out of the water, graphic wise and gameplay wise. Probably the most realistic basketball simulation that you'll get, that you were able to find on the market, man. You know, from the way that you know the players move, and the crossovers, and the shooting styles. It just got crazy. It just was real crazy. And you know, as years progressed up until now, it's more realistic than ever. So 2K in terms of innovation was way ahead of its time, and the Dreamcast was marketed as a system that was way ahead of its time, man. And I just I just kind of remember turning to my mom and turning to my mom. I think it was I think it was in October that I had played the game. No, that I had seen it on display. The game didn't come out until November of '99, and then on Christmas, my mom got my brothers and I a Sega Dreamcast, and she gave us NBA 2K and Ready to Rumble Boxing, and so yeah, and NHL 2K as well. So I was extremely happy, man. And when I came out, man, we would just go at it for hours, man. Me and my brothers, because we're huge basketball fans, man. We love the game. Uh, of course, I would play with Kobe and the Lakers, and Kobe, Shaq, and the rest of the Lakers, man. At that time, unstoppable. And then my brother Carl would play with either Allen Iverson and the Sixers or Vince Carter and the Toronto Raptors. Man, it was just a really fun experience, and you doesn't get any better than that. And then as 2K progressed, 2K1, 2K2, all of that just got better and better. The presentation got better. The gameplay got better. Um, and man, I'll never forget it. Uh, so so in terms of presentation, you're not gonna. It didn't get any better than 2K, man. I mean, you had the introduction of the starting lineups where you saw the players run on the court, and as the PA announcer was announcing them, and then for the home team you had this like cool presentation where there'd be like where the lights would shut off and lasers would be on the floor, and the crowd would be cheering, and it was just like nothing you've ever seen before in a video game. It was like as close to life as you can get without actually being at an actual basketball game. As far as the commentary goes, Bob Steele and Rod West, man, I'll never forget it. They were a staple of 2K, man. They called the action like as they saw it, and they gave interesting stories of the players and their backgrounds. So it was a very well done game, and the critics and the video game magazines praised it as well, and it deserved all the great praise that it got. And man, and who could forget, man? In NBA, you couldn't play as Michael Jordan at the time in NBA 2K because he was still out of the league in '99. But what do you call it? A couple of years later, you got to play Michael Jordan in a basketball game. I think he appeared in NBA 2K1 and NBA 2K2 before they took him out in NBA 2K3, and then matter of fact, no, he appeared in NBA Live 2000 first. I'll cover NBA Live 2000 on another episode, but yeah, he appeared in NBA Live 2000, and that was like a big get for EA Sports. But we'll talk about that another time. But as far as the 2K series goes, his first NBA 2K appearance was NBA 2K1, where he was a member of the Washington Wizards. So you definitely had to play with the Wizards to play with Michael Jordan at the time. But it was cool to see him back in video games and stuff like that. Now he's all over 2K. He was on the cover of last year's 2K, and he's in the aforementioned Wizards that he played on are a brand new team, a brand new legacy team in NBA 2K24. So cool. But yeah, man, NBA 2K, great game ahead of its time, and man, I wish I could play it today, the original one, on the Dreamcast. But yeah, that is gonna do it for this episode of Izzy's retro video game reviews. Like, subscribe, share. Don't forget to hit that notification button so you don't miss a video. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.